I'm gonna get everything all set up here. Okay. Oh, my diffuser is making me a little misty here. Hang on. There. Can everybody see? Oh, shoot. Sorry, my stand fell. There we go. Can everybody see? What's in the diffuser? Ooh, I'm glad you asked. I have ylang ylang and bergamot. And I ran out of lime this morning, so I just used jade lemon. Just a moment. Yes. It's almost ready, so here. You want this while you wait? Okay. Feed the male and all is well, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, my husband called and interfered. So, welcome. I'm Sadie, and I am a Young Living leader with Simply Natural, and my team name is Oils for the Journey. About 2 years ago, I started making my own deodorant, and it's the best I've ever used, and that is the truth. Now, there have been days, last night was one of them, I had to apologize to all of our students, but there are days where I might not use enough. Like last night, I was literally scraping the edges. You can see I cleaned it out. Like I was scraping the creases of my jar to get just enough out. So I didn't have time to make it yesterday, and so I was like, hopefully this will do, and let's just say we are making our batch today. So the ingredients are few, the process is simple, and I'm even doing it in the middle of making lunch. My husband should be home any minute, and he's going to be excited because I did bacon. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, the ingredients are few. All you need is either, and this is super messy, this one, either arrowroot powder, or you can use like a non-GMO organic cornstarch. You need baking soda, and then you need coconut oil. I prefer pure, unrefined, cold-pressed, organic coconut oil. I get that bad boy at Costco, and it lasts me forever. We use coconut oil for everything, for diluting our essential oils, for eye makeup remover, for just moisturizing hands, especially in the winter. For cooking, the ways we cook with it are mile-long list. Lots of things. So we use a lot of coconut oil, so we buy in the big tubs. So okay, here's how you do it. I've already measured out some of my stuff. So you can use equal parts arrowroot powder and baking soda. I have come to prefer a little less baking soda just for skin sensitivity reasons, and so it's totally up to you. You can kind of experiment with it. None of it is going to hurt you. It's just my skin seems to do better with less baking soda. Now my smell does better with the more baking soda, but anyway, whatever you need to work on most. So I'm going to do half a cup of arrowroot powder and dump it in my bowl, and it makes a poop of smoke. And then I'm going to do about half of that, so a quarter cup of baking soda. And then, the easy part, messy and fun, you take your coconut oil. You don't even have to you want it softened, but you don't need it liquidized. And you just take tablespoon by tablespoon and add it and mix it like you would Play-Doh. Yeah, loads of fun. I would say get your kids involved, but to be honest, I'm not really sure I want my kids' hands all over my deodorant. But they could if they wanted to make their own. So I'm going to start off with 2 tablespoons and just kind of get it going with my hands. Because let's be real, these are our best utensils ever. Oh, before I do that, let me drain my sweet potatoes really quick. Oh, watch out though. Give me just a second. Okay. Turn that off. we'll get back to that in a second. Okay, this is how quick it goes. Okay, so I just start literally taking my hands and mushing it all together. That's it. And you kind of want to adjust your coconut oil and the powders according to the texture you want. If you're using like a little plastic deodorant container, you might want to have it softer than harder before you pour it in which case you just kind of maybe use more liquidy coconut oil. I just use a little mason jar and just scoop a little out each day. Some people have issues with that because of the cleanliness, but I do it when I get out of the shower, so my hands are pretty clean, so I don't have to worry about it. So as you can see, I'm going to bring it down here. Hang on. I only have one hand, and it's not turning around. So I'm going to show you here. I'm just kind of, almost like you would kneading bread. I don't knead bread. K-N-E-E-D, bread. But I'm guessing if I were going to knead bread, this is what it would look like. And you just kind of keep going until you realize, you know what, I think I need more fill in the blank. So mine is looking pretty crumbly, which is a good thing. You don't want it too gooky. So pretty crumbly. So I think I'm going to add a little more coconut oil to get more of the deodorant consistency. So let's do this again. Pop you guys right back there. This will take just a second to add a little more. So I'm going to add just a little more coconut oil, about another tablespoon, and that should do it. And then all I do is put it in my jar. And that's it. Now, you can go the non-scented route. Coconut oil is a lovely natural scent. Or you could spruce up your deodorant and use a very skin-friendly, mild essential oil. Now, my two favorites are lavender and, lavender or purification. You could even do both. Okay, I gotta show you this. This is what it's starting to look like. Okay, see how it's kind of clumping really good now? So that means I'm mixing it up really, really well. I'm gonna get it all off your hands. And now I have like a, just shy of a Play-Doh texture. And what this will do is it will firm up like coconut oil does in your jar. And all you do is just just smear a little off with your finger and apply it to your underarms. And that's it. That is how you make homemade deodorant. I'm gonna go, well, not go, but I'm just gonna add a couple drops of lavender this go around. See if I can do it with one hand. Teeth. Don't tell my dentist. I'm going to put, I think I'm just going to do like 3 drops of essential oil. Now make sure you're using a quality essential oil. Oh, I just missed what that was. Sorry. Can you do it again? Haha. Yes, that's the goal. That's why I'm not all the way dressed with my makeup and hair, because I was starting to get a little sweaty, and I was like, oh, I need to get my deodorant made before I get too sweaty. So now I can't open the jar. What was I saying? Oh, make sure you're using a quality essential oil. If you're watching this and you're not a Young Living member, you don't want to be putting anything toxic in your homemade deodorant. Yes, I'll say it at the end. Sure thing. You don't want to be putting anything toxic in your homemade deodorant. And essential oils are not regulated well in the U.S., and so labels are not trustworthy. So the company needs to be. So if you can trust the company and where they get their oils from and know that they're not adding any synthetics or anything like that, go for it. But if you can't verify, I would steer clear. All right, here is my deodorant. I'm going to plop it in here into my little jar. And it's going to weight itself down in there. I'm going to get every little last bit in here. Mine is a little more soft than the last go around. But guess what? Every time I've made it, when it's been a little different than the last, it works just as well. So I'm not really worried about it. It's the beauty of natural products. They tend to do their thing in spite of our human errors. So there we go, homemade deodorant. And I did it in the midst of making lunch. AKA, none of the ingredients were dangerous on the counter. So, here's your homemade deodorant in a cute little mason jar. Ingredients, last time, typically it's equal parts arrowroot powder, or you can use non-GMO organic cornstarch. So equal parts arrowroot powder and baking soda. I tend to go halvesies on the baking soda in regards to whatever I'm using for arrowroot. So this recipe I did half a cup arrowroot powder, a quarter cup baking soda, and I did 2.5 tablespoons of coconut oil and 3 drops of lavender. And this tub typically lasts me, I'd say 2 to 3 months. So it's super economical, super good for your, I mean, it's not bad for your body, and it works. Because I would not be using it if it did not work. I do too much people stuff, and let me just say, my clinical strength deodorant was hard to give up, and I'm so glad I did. So, there's your homemade deodorant. I hope you make it. If you do, get on Instagram and like, or follow, sorry, not like, follow Oils for the Journey, and post your picture of your homemade deodorant. We'd love to see it. All right, y'all have a great day. See you later. Bye. Any other questions? Sorry, I should have asked. Yes, Oils for the Journey. Go follow us on Instagram. No questions? I'm that good of a teacher? Awesome. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.